Have you ever been around someone who seemed friendly, but inside you felt a strange uneasiness? Was there a hidden intention behind that warm smile, an invisible but palpable tension? Carl Jung, one of the geniuses of psychology, talks about the concept of shadow. This is the hidden aspects of ourselves that we push deep into our consciousness, but project onto others without realizing it. We can suppress our feelings of jealousy, anger, or hatred towards others, but we cannot hide them completely. They manifest themselves in subtle but unmistakable signs that cannot be ignored. Today, we're going to look at 8 critical signs that can help you recognize when someone close to you is actually harboring hostile feelings towards you. And remember, the 8th sign can turn your world upside down. But first, don't forget to subscribe to the Mindful Sphere channel for more content on personal and spiritual growth. If you're ready, we'll start with the first sign. 1. Sarcasm and hidden contempt. Some people don't openly show their hostile feelings. Instead, they try to hide their intentions with subtle sarcasm, sarcastic jokes, and double entendres. Because they know you well. They know which issues are sensitive for you. However, when you bring this up, they try to brush it off with words like, "I'm just joking, don't be so sensitive." The most insidious aspect of this behavior is that it makes you think that this person means you no harm. However, repeated sarcasm and irony is an expression of repressed anger. According to Jung's theory of the shadow, when a person denies their own dark side, they tend to project it onto others. If someone is always mocking you with the same topics, it may be due to their own internal reckoning. We continue with the second sign. 2. Secret sabotage. Your success may be a threat to some people, and instead of expressing this threat directly, they may resort to covert sabotage. This sabotage may not be as innocent as it seems. Misdirection, missing information, or repeated, unfortunate mistakes may actually be a reflection of a subconscious desire to hinder you. If a friend or family member leaves out important information at critical moments and pushes you to make wrong decisions, it may not be pure absent-mindedness, but a sign of subconscious competition. If this behavior is recurring frequently, and especially if it increases when you are nearing success, it is time to realize that it is not a coincidence. Jung says that those who feed on the failure of others are the ones who don't dare to face their own shortcomings. Therefore, someone who sabotages you may actually be reflecting their own inner reckoning. We are now at the third sign. 3. Silent competition. Supporting the success of others is difficult for some people because it can remind them of their own shortcomings. Silent competition often manifests itself without an open challenge, with comparisons sandwiched between words, underhanded put-downs, and attempts to draw the focus back on oneself. The reaction we get when we give someone good news is actually one of the best indicators of this rivalry. If, instead of congratulating you, they immediately start talking about their own experiences and engage in a who's better competition with you, then there is unexpressed competition. According to Jung, people try to protect themselves by projecting their inner insecurities and shortcomings onto others. So, a person who belittles you or constantly competes with you may actually be avoiding their own feelings of inadequacy. And now our fourth sign. 4. Apparent kindness. One of the clearest ways to tell if they are truly supportive or just behind a mask is by how they react when times are tough. Some people try to cover up their hidden hostile feelings with fake kindness. When you need help, they may downplay it, stay away, or avoid you with thin excuses. Instead of celebrating your success, they offer a forced congratulation or don't react at all. This is especially pronounced at critical moments in your life. If someone often disappears at important moments or is indifferent to your successes, they may not really have positive feelings for you. According to Jung's theories, some people find it difficult to make emotional connections due to ego dissociation, leading to coldness and lack of support. If you liked this video and don't want to miss similar content, I recommend you subscribe to Mindful Sphere. And now, let's move on to sign number 5. 5. Care and control. Some people disguise their need for control as care, telling you that their interference is for your own good. They subtly undermine your confidence by constantly questioning your decisions, offering unsolicited advice, and making you doubt your own judgment. While on the surface they may appear to be supportive, their deeper intent is to foster a sense of dependency, ensuring that you rely on them for approval and direction. This kind of manipulation is not always obvious because it often comes wrapped in affection and concern. They may say things like, "I'm just looking out for you," or "I know what's best for you," making it difficult to challenge their influence without feeling guilty. However, the key difference between genuine support and disguised control lies in its impact. True encouragement empowers you, while hidden control erodes your self-esteem and independence. Jung believed that the need to dominate others often stems from a deep-rooted fear of chaos. Those who struggle to maintain their own emotional stability project this inner turmoil outward, attempting to bring order to their lives by micromanaging others. If someone in your life makes you feel increasingly uncertain and hesitant rather than strong and confident, it might be time to reassess their true intentions. And now we arrive at the 6th sign. 6. Criticism and gossip. People who harbor negative feelings towards you rarely express them openly. Instead, they prefer to talk about you to others, gossip, or distort the facts. This kind of sneaky behavior often doesn't take effect until you notice it. If you suddenly notice that you are distancing yourself from people, that attitudes around you are changing, and people are giving you the cold shoulder, someone may be spreading negative information about you. False or exaggerated rumors are an effective weapon in the hands of people with a grudge because they can discredit you and isolate you in public. Jung states that the need to discredit others often stems from their own inner insecurities and repressed complexes. People who feel inadequate try to hide their own shortcomings by belittling others. In other words, people who gossip about you are actually revealing their own fears and shortcomings. And now, we continue with the 7th sign. 7. Resentment against your success. People who truly love and support you are happy to celebrate your success. They want to share your triumphs with you, just as they have been there for you in difficult times. For some people, however, your success can become a mirror reminding them of their own shortcomings. In this case, they find it difficult to hide their pent-up resentment. Their reactions are often cold and indifferent. They may make an insensitive comment such as, "Oh, that's great," or they may immediately draw attention away from you by making it about themselves. They may even try to overshadow your success by saying, "You could have done better," or "I did something similar." Jung said that the inability to rejoice in the happiness of others stems from one's own unresolved inner conflicts. If, instead of celebrating your victories, someone is aloof, indifferent, or even condescending, they may actually feel very different from what they appear to feel. And now, we come to our final sign. 8. Hidden details. True feelings are often revealed not in words, but in subtle details. Hidden hatred sometimes manifests itself through unconscious eye rolls, forced smiles, sudden expressions, or uncomfortable silences. Body language can say much more than words. If someone clenches their hands, averts their eyes, or has a noticeable change in tone of voice when you mention your success, there may be repressed emotions at play. According to Jung, the conscious mind may wear a mask, but the subconscious and body language give away true feelings. If a person says they support you with their words, but their actions show the opposite, the subconscious is giving you the real message. Words can be deceptive, but body language and micro-expressions always reveal the truth. Thank you for being with us on this journey. See you in the next video.